The Sharon Golf Club is a private golf club located in Sharon Center, Ohio. Unlike many other private courses, the Sharon Club is not a country club, but a golf club designed to cater to golfers that simply want to have a course without tee times and many organized events. They even allow fivesomes as long as they maintain a pace of play under 4 hours. Legendary golf course architect George Cobb designed this course to incorporate the landscape's lush greenery, crystal clear waters, and majestic forestry.
Conceived in 1963 by a group of businessmen out of Akron, and they decided they wanted a golf club, strictly a golf club, not a country club. The architect, strangely enough, was a selection by one of the members, and they had 3 architects in mind. Pete Dye was one, Robert Bruce Harris out of Chicago was another one, and Robert Trent Jones. But they settled on George Cobb, who at the time was the resident architect at Augusta. He designed the first par 3 at Augusta. This is the only golf course he designed north of the Mason-Dixon line.
Dobie was hired in 1964 as the superintendent and general manager by President Jerry O'Neill and Vice President Dick Mickelson to oversee the construction of the club. He would retain that title for the next 50 years.
We have actually altered or changed every hole in the golf course to some degree. The basic layout has never changed. The greens were very large at the beginning. We've reduced them down from 10,000 to 8,000 square feet on average. We've brought bunkers into play more. We've added tees on various par 3s and par 5s, not only for different directions, but also for different yardages. Originally there were 2 sets of tees, 66 and 7,200 yards. Well, in today's venues, the tees vary anywhere from now 6,000 all up to 7,200.
Adding more tees at different lengths has helped the older generation to continue to enjoy golf.
In today's golf, the tendency now is to move it forward. As people age and their distance gets less, you want them to be able to enjoy the game.
The maintenance practices have evolved to keep up with the times and the turf.
Well, we're pretty much the same as all northern clubs. We mow fairways 3 days a week, tees 3 days a week. Greens, however, we used to mow them 6 days a week, Monday being the day off. However, in the last probably 3 years, we've changed our practices to mowing 4 days a week and rolling the other days because we top dress weekly. And so what that's done, it's allowed us to top dress on a Monday, roll on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, then mow again Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So our mowing practices have changed in the last 3 years.
With the new way they maintain their greens, they have one goal in mind.
There's a combination actually between the top dressing and the rolling and also the growth regulators. We use the Primo on greens with Cutlass, and that of course slows the growth down enough so that you don't have to mow every day. And we've eliminated double cutting and just go with a single cut and then roll or double roll, because our goal is a stimp of 11.
Since the beginning, they have relied on Tee-2-Green bentgrass.
Well, originally greens and tees were planted with pencross. Fairways were with Marion bluegrass. That was back in 64, 65. But as time went on, the POA encroached on the fairways and really took over the Marion. So we ended up with predominantly POA Anya fairways. So we started introducing Pen Eagle bentgrass into the fairways. The most effective way of the transition was having that seed in with a divot mix and have the members on their carts fill their divots with the mix.
Originally seeded with pencross and interseeded with pen A1, A4, Dobie and his team have changed the way they maintain their greens to give the bentgrass the best opportunity to flourish. However, on fairways, they used a different growth regulator.
In the last probably 4 years now, we've used a growth regulator called Trim It. And Trim It inhibits the POA and promotes the bent. So we've seen the greatest population change in the bentgrass in the last 4 years than ever before that time.
Dobie is confident in Tee-2-Green's product.
Well, bentgrass is, of course, is a deeper rooted plant, less susceptible to disease, more tolerant of drought, so it makes it much easier and also less expensive and much easier to maintain. It's tried and true.
The Sharon Club was built on unconventional ideas about golf. Members play in an unconventional way. Its grounds crew isn't afraid to think outside the box, and the pure enjoyment of the game is on full display. Frank Dobie wouldn't want it any other way.
And that's really the exciting part of my job, is I don't have to just follow the routine. I can, but I don't have to. This is my 51st year here, and I can tell you without reservation that I look forward to going to work every day